Huh. That was fast. What's going on, guys? Talon back here, and yeah, that power creep is happening now. A lot of mixed reactions going on in the community right now. So if you have no idea what I am talking about, we finally got the info on LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yes, supposedly he is supposed to be out probably by the time most of you are watching this, actually, which if you are watching it when I very first time I posted, it's supposed to be, I believe, noon Japan time on Thursday, because it's Wednesday right now, the 22nd. So the 23rd, that is what I've been hearing. I don't know 100%. I haven't seen any little news things or whatnot, but that is what a lot of people are saying, slash speculating, slash whatever you want to say. So yes, we got our first look at LR Gohan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Hato-sama's Twitter page, because that dude is awesome over here in Japan. We're going to go through all the card, we're going to go through all the animations and everything, show you everything. I'm going to talk about it, what it means for our Mono Intel team, what does this mean for the power creep in the game, because we just got Super Saiyan 4. It has not even been a month. Year 2 is not over. It has been 3 weeks. Count it. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks since we got Super Saiyan 4, and this LR card is ridiculous. It is amazing. So, but you know, there are, I guess, some downsides to it depending on how you look at it and what type of player you are and what this means going forward. I mean, in the end, it's Dokkan. It's always going to be doing this type of thing. So whether you're mad at it, you enjoy it, or you're going, well, here we go again. So nonetheless, it is here. It's all these games do this. All these games do it. But I'm going to get into that later. First off, let's go over to his Twitter account. Let's check out all the art and the animations and everything, and let's get to it. So first off, we're going to go to his SSR form, and we've got an Intel, okay? Gohan is an Intel form, and that looks literally like the anime. I'm not gonna lie, D-Free, you were right, man. I watched the video, and yeah, it looks just like the anime. But yeah, so Gohan here will give all Intel types Ki +2, HP attack and defense up 50%. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So he's definitely an Intel intelligence leader. His super attack is the Kamehameha, and if you're wondering, you know, oh, is it possible to even farm this or anything like that? There are 2 ways that I know of right now that you could farm this. First is to take all of those strength starter Gohans, if you buy them from the Baba shop, or you buy them using the year anniversary 2 coins, or the Battlefield Dokkan little gem things, or the normal gems in the game. If you buy all those Gohans, you can feed them into this guy, because it also works when you feed them into the World Tournament one. The other way to do it is to Dokkan Awaken the physical one, the free-to-play one that we get from the Bojack event. So if that comes back with this, we have a way to farm his super attack at least to 10, unless you pull dupes, which honestly I would probably throw the dupes into the ability system and not into his SA. I'd rather just finish up with old Kai. So I'm about to finish up with Super Saiyan 4, but yeah. So, not much there, and then if we go over to his passive skill, for every orb obtained, attack plus 12%. Okay, he's a nuker. We officially have an LR as a nuker. Oh boy, this is gonna get intense. Now, he's got some okay links to begin with. Nothing too special, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, let's go into his TUR form when you Dokkan Awaken. He goes into Super Saiyan 2. Now, if you forget to maybe farm his farm his attack or something like that, or maybe get 9 and you're just so tired of, you know, trying to grind out those Super Saiyan Gohans or whatever, and you happen to have an extra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan laying around, maybe the strength one, because that got a Dokkan Awaken, then you could throw him into here to finish it off. I wouldn't recommend it. Just push through the grind to try and get up to SA 10 at least. But this is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Intel. So Intel, Ki +3, HP attack and defense up to 70%. Literally have a Buhan clone. Literally have a Buhan clone, minus the healing essentially right now. Although his super does change a little bit. For one turn, your attack will go up. So it doesn't say, I don't know if you can technically stack. Probably, it doesn't look like it can. It doesn't look like there's any stacking involved, because usually with 3 turns, that allows you to stack. But with 1 turn, I don't think you have the chance to stack. So, unfortunately, yep. And then for every orb obtained, attack goes up 15%. Okay, so, okay, he's harder nuker. Then his links start to change a little bit. He's got Super Saiyan, he's got Kamehameha, he's got Fierce Battle, he's got Shocking Speed, and he has Prepare for Battle. Now, that Fierce Battle, this is the first LR card that's going to have Fierce Battle, because, well, he is a Dokkan Fest technically, because we do have to summon for him. That is what a lot of people are mad about, is that you have to summon for him. So I'm okay with it. I know a lot of others are kind of like, okay, well, you know, we saw it coming. It was bound to happen eventually. The first 5 LR cards were all technically free to play. I guess unless you didn't do too well in the tournament or you didn't get a good local ranking, then Piccolo was out of your reach. But everyone else was free to play. So, I mean, technically Ginyu is right now. I mean, yes, it's only limited 3 times, but nonetheless. But anyway, so that's Super Saiyan 2. And then his LR form is this bad boy, and I love that. I love that art. That art is badass. That art is badass. So anyway, so now we're getting a little bit above Gohan, actually. We've got Intel, Ki plus 3, HP, attack, and defense up 90%. Okay, so keep in mind, this is not the Super God card like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because those guys favored the Super cards and gave 120% stats to them, and then only 50% to the extreme types. This is to everyone, villains and heroes, okay? So Intel, Ki plus 3, HP, attack, and defense up 90%, Father, Son, Kamehameha, and then, now this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets really interesting. Okay, so for every orb you obtain, attack up 18%, okay? Still the nuking type, doesn't have to be Intel orbs, it can be just any orb you want, okay? And for every orb you obtain, you get an extra key on your little, keys, little picture wheel thing. Okay, so let me basically break this down for you is what it means, okay? So, you know that if, say, you've got any normal character going right now, we'll take Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, okay? Super Saiyan 4 is the hype right now. Yeah, if you clicked on 1 agility orb, you technically get 2 key placement markers on his little circle. If I took a strength orb, I would only get 1, okay? We all know that. We've all been playing Dokkan for a long time. Now, with Gohan here, essentially, okay? Put him in the same scenario, but we're going to change, obviously, the color of the orbs. I've got Gohan. He's got 0 keys, 0 links, nothing, okay? I hit a Intel orb. Usually that would give me 2. With his passive ability now, it gives me an extra key, which means I get 3 key per intelligent orb, okay? Then, if I, say, did a strength orb instead, I would get 2 key on that circle. So, let's say now let's put it in a good scenario. We have double of these guys, okay? We've got 6 key already. You find a nice, I don't know, 3 strength, or let's say you find 3 strength orbs, okay? That's 2 per it. You're up to your 12 key super already. Yeah, normal orbs, your non-color orbs basically just became normal Intel orbs for you, and you're, nuking, essentially, okay? So that is ridiculous. Not to mention he's got Super Saiyan. He's got, I don't remember the name of the link, but essentially the second link right here is links with Piccolo. So this is going to be bringing LR Piccolo, and you're going to actually want him on a good intelligence team, depending on what cards you have and everything. Kamehameha, prepare for battle, shocking speed, fierce battle, and then that last one is just that LR link, which if you link him with LRs, you get like an extra 5,000 attack with Lustrous Super, which I guess if you link him with Piccolo, that's fine, but otherwise no one really does that link right now, I guess. So yeah, so that is the LR card himself. Now, let's go into the medals that you need. So in order to Dokkan Awaken him, first to go from his Super Saiyan form to his TUR form, or Super Saiyan 2 form essentially, you need 77 of the Cell Game medals. Now, that basically means going and doing the Cell events, which is start getting your medals right now. We can all get those medals right now because that event will be around, let's see, Tech and Strength. So technically, it will be out now, actually, for Cell. And I'm assuming they might keep it around a little longer for year 2, but just in case they don't, go and get those medals right now, at least. And then also, if I'm missing, yeah, and then you need 77 of the Dokkan Battlefield medals. Yeah, again, you just got shafted within literally a day and a half to 2 days after coming out. Youch. That hurts. So I'm going to get into that in a minute after I go through all the, the information and everything. And then this was just showing, that was just showing off the rest of his passive skill. This is what his art looks like, because it's all animated and everything. All the LR cards are animated and all that stuff. So pretty cool there. Not too bad. Literally ripped right from the anime. But, I mean, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was always my favorite character until Vegeta came around. He's still my second favorite character. Still my second favorite character, so that's not bad. Alright, now let's get into his animations. Okay, this is his LR form, fully, 24 key activated, going against him. Let's check it out here. Oh, the joke's going on the Reddit right now about this Vegeta. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. I will admit, a long animation. I don't know if I want to use this guy in a race. Oh, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Now, of course, we don't know what scenario this was in. Was this just simply with 2 LR Gohans, you know, as leader and friend? Was this 2 super babies? Was, you know, we don't know what the scenario for this was, but that's a lot of attack. And I will come back to that picture in another video. And this is just his TR form, which I love this animation. I love this. This is just so random of him just standing going, "Sell, you're dead, man." Boom. Just shoots him. Boom, there we go. That's some damage right there. That looks nice. That looks beautiful. So yeah. All right, so that is literally everything on the Super Saiyan 2 LR Gohan, okay? So let's break some stuff down now, okay? So first off, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of comments already about people not liking the fact that he takes the battlefield medals, you know, from the Baba shop, because A, we already need 70. We need 77 for Ginyu. 7 to awaken him to a TUR form, and then to get to his LR form, we need 70. And then, ooh, I'm gonna buy this cane. Hang on, going shopping. And I think I've got plenty of you already. Yeah, 400 of you, and I don't need a Supreme Kai, so you're fine. Anyway, by the way, shout out to the guy who made that really cool Baba Shop change. That would be really cool if they actually implemented this in the game, but yeah. Anyway, so in order to get Ginyu, in order to Dokkan awaken him fully, you need 77 medals in total. 70 to go to his LR form, and only 7 to go to his TUR form. Now you need 77 of those for Gohan as well. So people are going to start prioritizing, do I do it for Ginyu, do I do it for Gohan? Because Ginyu's not a bad card by any means. He is not. And if you don't have any stones to summon, maybe you threw all your stones into Super Saiyan 4, whether you got Super Saiyan 4 or not, Ginyu is, you know, free to play technically. You just need to go and you need to grind out the Dokkan battlefield. Now, a lot of people don't like it because A, you've only got 3 chances to do it. A lot of people are complaining that it's, you know, repetitive. This, especially with the LR Gohan here, because it requires to get the Dokkan medals and everything, anyone who's trying to reroll right now, I'm going to say it right now, do not reroll. Don't do it. Don't do it. You already need to get up to level 150 just to access the mode, and then then you have to obviously have a bunch of characters and cards and everything to actually be effective in the Dokkan battle mode itself. So I don't know what's going to go on. I mean, let's face this. LRs have always been a grind. Let's take a look at Super Saiyan, Goku, Frieza. Those guys are grinds like no tomorrow. 777 medals with a max, I think, getting like 20 at least in one round, but most of the time you're going to get 7 or 5 or 10. So that is definitely a grind. So I don't understand why people are complaining a little bit about the Dokkan battle with saying it's a grind. I mean, I understand the other reasons why they don't like it and why they're complaining about the Dokkan battle, but in terms of the grind itself, guys, we've had the grind for a long time. I don't know. I personally never went for LR Goku or LR Frieza, but yeah, it's a grind no matter what for these LR cards. I think Piccolo is probably the shortest one, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, I guess Piccolo would be the shortest one. So yeah, I guess Piccolo and the androids. I guess it all depends. But yeah, anyway, so a lot of people not liking that. In terms of how he would fit on a team, though, it would pretty much be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan leads as of right now, because we don't have the Super God, whether it's for Extreme or Villains right now. So double Super Saiyan 2 Gohan leads. Then you throw Buhan onto there. You'd want to be putting in Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta if you have him. I'm talking like best optimal team possible right here. We've got Super Saiyan False Blue Trunks. I'm still calling him False Blue. I know, it's rage. I know, you know, sue me, whatever. And then, you know, then you can either say like throwing in LR Piccolo. You could throw in Android 13 for the orb changing. You could throw, I mean, technically Trunks is already doing the orb changing for you, but the problem is that both Buhan, Trunks, and now Gohan are all, you know, they all require a lot of ki to do a lot of damage. So maybe having an extra one in there isn't a bad idea. You could throw in Android 13. You could throw in the Super Saiyan Intel Goku, who I have and I would personally be running because I don't have Android 13. So it really just depends on, you know, what you have. But that would be definitely one of the possible teams that you'd want to go with him. And someone on the Dokkan, I'm going to leave this link down in the description below, and I know someone already said that it wasn't by this much, it's a little less than that, but essentially this Gohan out damages Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Okay, now there's a lot of different scenarios, so like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description below showing you exactly what I'm talking about. but just by looking at the Dokkan Reddit right here, it says he outdamages him by 70%. That, as of right now, has already said it's actually more closer to 50%, give or take. And this is with free dupe buffs. So there's no dupes or anything. Nothing has been thrown into the ability system as of right now, okay? And they calculate it saying, you know, free dupe, his free dupe buffs are active. Oh, sorry, his free dupes are activated. Okay, so that's not the, you know, the extra stuff. So it's going to be plus 2,000 to, you know, of the, which is normal for all characters if you don't have any copies of them. His SA is level 20. He obtains 24 ki, and his leader skill is being used. Comparing that to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, apparently, he will outdamage him, which does make a little bit of sense because obviously he's got the LR Super and everything, so that does make a bit of a difference. So I will leave that down in the description below because honestly, sometimes, you know, as much as I love math and everything, there are times where I'm just like, I don't know where you guys get these numbers half the time. But yeah, so I'll let you guys decide that for yourself, but that is essentially what everyone's going on about because it's just like, well, we just got Super Saiyan 4, and now we got Gohan coming in here like, psh, Dad, move aside. I got this. Boom. Just destroys him. So, yeah, it's a little interesting. And like I said before, you have to pull for this Gohan. So, essentially, we've gotten 5 LRs that are, you know, whatever your definitions of free-to-play is. We've got 5 LRs that are free-to-play, and now we've got our first LR that is summonable. And a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people really do not like it. They always thought that the LR cards were going to kind of be those really big challenges that if you eventually did surpass it and got through it, then you would have a very good card that maybe isn't at the same level as the top God cards and everything, but it's still something to throw at. I mean, for an example, when Gogeta came out and then we got LR Goku, everyone's like, oh, finally, yes, a replacement for Gogeta, essentially, even though we already had, you know, Ultimate Gohan and all of them that gave plus 3 ki. But nonetheless, that's what everyone liked about it. So it's really interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm personally going to be pulling for him, especially if he's out tomorrow. I'm not going to go hardcore on him, but we'll have to see. I don't know if there's going to be a sale on stones, which I kind of doubt since we just got a big one with the Super Saiyan 4 and everything, or maybe they'll have just a normal sale like they always do. It's really hard to say, so I don't know what they're going to do. And yeah, other than that, I really don't know what more to say. You know, I guess take it as you like it. If you don't like that you have to summon for him, well, don't summon for him. You know, that I guess that is the good thing technically, is that if you don't summon for him, you do know what will come in the future. You know we're gonna get some kind of super god card that will give 120%. Gohan will become, not irrelevant, but he's not going to be the best intel leader within however short of time until they bring in the next one. This is what these mobile games do all the time. This is how they keep our interest. This is how they keep us summoning. Because otherwise, if we knew nothing was going to come for, let's say, 3 months or something like that, we'd all stop playing the game. We just log in every day, gather our stones, or gather any little small event stuff, and we never summon until we finally saw something big, and then everyone's got, you know, 500 plus stones maybe, you know, just randomly throwing numbers out there. Please don't get all technical on me and everything. But yeah, so this is how the game's always been like this, guys. This isn't something new to Dokkan. So, you know, I guess take it however you want. You have LR Ginyu if you're not going to summon for Gohan. If you're going to summon for Gohan, great. I give you all the luck. I have a feeling my luck's going to be all burned out because of Super Saiyan 4. If you guys saw my video. So, you know, I'm going to try, but I'm not going to go crazy for it. And yeah, we'll have to just see what's going to happen. So this is the way the game will be for the rest of its life, probably. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the video. If I missed anything, please let me know and let us know down in the comments below, because I'm probably sure a couple of things up. But nonetheless, let me know what you think about LR Gohan. You going to try pulling for him? Are you not going to pull for him? Are you going to go for Ginyu? Are you mad? Are you sad? Are you happy? Or whatever. But let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil here, okay? Yes, it's the internet, but let's keep it civil, okay? So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below if you liked the video and all that good stuff. And do not forget to subscribe if you are new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.